Zodiac, welcome. So basically, in this wonderful game that I'll be playing is called Defeat Dodge Poker Game. So this is gonna be very interesting indeed of how it's gonna be, because this is the way how it goes and this is how it's going to be. So in theory, this is based on how it can be, because of how it is. I think that in my own standards that everything has to be all great and how it is, and this is how it's going to be. So we have to understand that how it's going to be in that way, and this is how it is. So if you know how to play poker, you know how to do it, as in using two cards to make the best hand. That's how it goes, right? And the basics where you have to have your own strategies to know what it is, right? So this is like based on math, based on how you can do it, how your own strategy, have your own way how it is. So you have to know what's going to be happening in that way, and you think that everything's gonna be fine, but then it's like how would you do exactly how it is in that way? So it's like how everything's gonna be fine, but then how would you do it, right? So that's how it's gonna be. So this is like almost like a play-by-play situation, because the way how it goes, the way how it is in that way, and you think that alright, everything's gonna be fine. Alright, this is the way how it goes in that in the way how it seems to be. So you have to understand what's going to happen in that way, and you have to do it as the way it goes. You're trying to remember that you can understand what's going to be happening in that biological estimation of how it's going to be, right? That's how it is. So you have to understand that when there is a way about knowing, and this is how it is, you have to understand what works, what doesn't work, because this is the way it kind of is. So you have to have your own standards, because you have to understand what's going on in that way, and you have to play by the rules, play how you're feeling, how you're going to do that, because that's how it kind of goes. So you have to understand about how it's going to be in that way, right? That's how it goes, right? And you have to understand that, everything's going to be fine. It's like, yeah, but you have to know what's going to be happening in that way, because you know how it is, and you know your rights, your own discipline, because that's how it goes. That's how it seems to be. So you have to understand that the way how this is the way it seems to be. And when you understand about what comes along goes around, or what goes around, that's how it goes, right? This is how it is. So you have to understand what it seems to be, and you have to know what that's how it goes, right? So that's the way it seems to be. So this is the way it seems to be. Knowing that this is how it is, you know how it's gonna be. So first off, I have the dealer button. That's how it goes in that way. So that's how it seems to be in that way. And I also have the Tim's card to split up the cards up as well, because that's the way it goes in that way. And we have to understand that the way how this is, that's how it goes. So the pro guys will be on your left side, Zodiac is on the right side. Do not get confused about it, but that's how it goes in that way, and it just seems to be in that way. So here we go. So let's see. Pro guys have the 9 diamonds. Zodiac has the 3 diamonds. So I'll go last. Let's see what pro guys have. Let's see. Pro guys have the Jack 8 of diamonds, 4, 6, 8 of clubs. So that's not bad, because they have the diamonds and clubs with the pair of 8s. Let's see what I have. I had the 10 of hearts, ace 4, king of diamonds, and 2 of clubs. So I can't make a royal flush because of the ace, king of diamonds, and the Jack 8 of diamonds. So I can't make the royal flush. But the way how this is the way it kind of goes, right? So let's see. And the flop is Queen Diamonds, King 4 Hearts, turn, 7 Spades, and 8 Hearts. Pogas have top set per H. I only have Kings and 4, so 2 pair. Pogas got it, so now it's 1 point for the Pogas, 0 points for Zodiac. And let's see. The flop is 7 Spades, 4 Hearts, Queen Diamonds. Turn. 9 Spades. And 3 Hearts. Pogas have a pair of 4s. I have a pair of 4s. So that must be Ace 4 defeats Jack 4. And that will be at least 1 point for Zodiac, 1 point for Pogas. And here we go. And the flop is 7 Diamonds, 3 Hearts, Queen Diamonds. Turn. Ace of Clubs. And 9 Clubs. I believe I have Ace High, so I have Ace King. Pogas only kind of missed with their straight draw. So now it's 2 points for Zodiac, 1 point for the Pogas. Let's see. And the flop is 5 Diamonds, Ace 9 Clubs. Turn. Check Hearts. And 5 of Spades. I believe I have a pair of aces, but Pogas have 8s and 5s, so they have 2 pair. So that must be at least 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 points for Pogas, 2 points for Zodiac. Wow. Beautiful start though. Beautiful start. Let's see. So yes, we get 6 cards, Pogas, we get 5 cards. So let's see. I have the 4 of Clubs, 2 of Diamonds, King 3, 2 of Hearts, and Ace of Spades. So that's not bad for me. Let's see what the Pogas have. Pogas have the Queen 8 of Diamonds, King 6 of Clubs, and 10 of Hearts. So, you know, that's how it goes, I guess. So let's see. And the flop is King 10 2 all spades. I top set. The turn. These diamonds. And King Diamonds. Pogas have the King 10 full house. I have pair of 2s and 10s for full house, or pair of Kings full house as well. And I have Ace King full house as well. So that must be 3 points for Zodiac, 2 points for the Pro Gods. And let's see. The flop is Ace of Diamonds, King 2 of Spades. Return. 5 of Clubs. And Queen of Clubs. I believe I have 2, 3, 4, 5 ace. I have ace high straight. Defeats Pro Gods is Kings and Queens 2 pair. Now it's 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 points for Zodiac and 2 points for Pro Gods. And here we go. The flop is 9 of Diamonds, 5 of Clubs, King of Spades. The turn. 3 Diamonds. And Ace of Hearts. I have 2, 3, 4, 5 ace. Ace high straight. That's 5 points for Zodiac. 2 points for Pro Gods. Let's see. And the flop is 10 of Clubs, 10 Diamonds, 9 of Hearts. Turn. 9 of Clubs. And Jack of Hearts. I have a pair of 2s, pair of 10s. Pro Gods have 9, 10, Jack, King, Queen. They have a King eye straight. They have a Queen eye straight. Now it's 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 points for the Pro Gods. 5 points for Zodiac. Wow. You know, this is the way it goes, where you're doing okay, but then it's like everything can be shifted, right? That's how it goes. But then you have to understand what's going to be happening in that way, right? So it's like, alright, this seems to be good, alright. But, you know, you have to understand what's going on in that way, because you have to believe, right? And this is the way it seems to be. It's like, alright, this seems to be intense now. And it is intense. So it's like, how would you do it in that way? How would you master your own skills, you know? That's how it goes, I guess. So let's see. So this time Zodiac we get 5 cards, Pro we get 6 cards. Let's see. Pro have the Ace of Diamonds, 7, 10 of Spades, Ace 4 of Clubs, and Jack of Hearts. So You know, that's how it goes, I guess. That's the way it seems to be. And let's see what I have. I have 7 of hearts, 7 of clubs, 6-2 of diamonds, and king of spades. So this is the way it goes, I guess. Because this is the way it seems to be. They have one of my 7s, I believe. So this is going to be very interesting indeed. So here we go. And the flop is 3 of diamonds, ace of hearts. Excuse me. The turn, 4 hearts, and queen of clubs. I believe the pockets have top step pair of aces that defeats from pair of 6s. So now that must be at least 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 points for the Poke Gods, 5 points for Zodiac. And here we go. And the flop is 5 of diamonds, ace of hearts, 3 diamonds. Straight flush draw for Zodiac. I need 4 diamonds to make a straight flush. Turn, 3 diamonds. And let's see. 6 clubs. I believe the flush defeats the 7 straight. Now it's 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 points for Zodiac, 4 points for Poke Gods. And here is the flop. Flop is 9 clubs, or 9 hearts, 6 clubs, queen spades, or queen diamonds. The turn, 5 clubs, and 2 hearts. I believe I have 6s and 2s out of 2 pair. Poke's kind of missed with their straight draw. So now that must be at least 6 plus 1 is 7. 10 points for Zodiac, 4 points for Poke Gods. Wow. Okay, now I'm going to do the big finale coming up. And here we go. Plus we'll get 5 cards, Zodiac will get 6 cards. Let's see. Let's see what about this big finale is. I have Queen 7 of clubs, 5 of spades, Jack 7 of hearts, and King diamonds. So, you know, I got a pair of 7s again, and I have hearts and clubs. Let's see what the Pokegods have. Pokegods have the ace, 10, Jack of spades, 4 of clubs, and 10 of hearts. So basically, the way how this is, I guess that, you know, I guess spades against my clubs and my hearts. This is the way how it goes. So this is very interesting indeed. So here we go. So I'll do something different. I don't normally do 2 boards, but I will. So 8 diamonds, 8 hearts, 9 clubs. And the second flop is 4 10 diamonds and ace of clubs. Taps of the pro gods. 2 pair of the pro gods. Open straight draw for Zodiac. So the turn card, 10 clubs. 6 diamonds. As card, king of spades. 8 clubs. So let's see. Basically, on the top board, pro gods have 10s and 8s for a full house. That defeats my, well, king high straight, 7 high straight, like jack high straight, queen high straight, everything else. So that'd be 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 points for pro gods, 10 points for Zodiac. Second board is that pro gods have top set. I have the 4, 5, 6, and 8. I have the 8 high straight. Pro gods kind of missed because top set cannot defeat an 8 high straight. So that'd be 8 points for Zodiac and 5 points for the pro gods. So there goes the first board. And the second, it is the 10 of clubs, 8 of hearts, 8 diamonds. Turn, 4 diamonds. And ace of clubs. I basically missed, so that must be at least, pro gods kind of have a full house. Now it's 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 points for the pro gods, 8 points for Zodiac. And let's see. And the flop is 2, 4, 8, all diamonds. Turn, 4 spades. And 4 hearts. Wow, full house or a full house. Wow. So that means the pro gods have 6 plus 1 is 7, 7 points for pro gods, 8 points for Zodiac. Wow. I didn't expect that. Okay, let's see what's going to be happening. This is the big finale. I don't normally do 2 boards, but we'll do it again. Flop is jack of clubs, queen of spades, 2 diamonds. Let's see. Now the second board, 10 diamonds, 6 of hearts, 8 of clubs. And the turn. Turns at 2 of hearts, 8 diamonds. Last card, ace. And last card is the 6. Alright, so let's see. I have queens and jacks are two pair. Pogas only have, well, then they have aces and jacks, so they have two pair. Defeats my queens and jacks two pair, and my sevens and twos. Ay ay ay. Now it's 8 points to the Poet Gods, 8 points for Zodiac. And the next one is Pogas have the tens and eights for a full house. That defeats my straight draw. That's 9 points to the Poet Gods and 8 points for Zodiac. Wow. Alright, and I'll do it again. Let's see. Let's see. And the flop is 6-5 of clubs, 9 of hearts. Turn. 5 spades. And Jack of diamonds. I believe I have a pair of jacks. I have king jack, but I guess Poets have a tens and nines. They have two pair. I kind of missed. They have jacks and fives. I have two pair again. Poets only have, you know, pair of tens, pair of nines. I got two pair against their two pair. So if it's basically correct, it will be 9 points for Zodiac, 9 points to Poet Gods. Okay. So I said that's almost the last one. Alright. Now let's see. Let's see. And this is the last one. Here we go. And the flop is 9 of hearts, 2 of spades, 5 diamonds. The turn. Jack of diamonds. Ace card. 10 of clubs. I have 9, 10, jack, king, queen, king, straight, defeats the Pogas' top set. So that'll be 10 points for Zodiac and 9 points for the Poet Gods. So, you know, that's how it goes, I guess, because you can't always win, you can't. But the way how it is, you have your own basic strategy about knowing what to do, and you have to understand that, right? You have to face your own, you know, dignity, your own beliefs, your own satisfaction, guaranteed. But the way how this is, it's like you have to moderate of how you're doing in that way, because you're trying to be professional. You're trying to, you know, how it is, right? So you're trying to get the job done. You know, that's how it goes. But, you know, you're using your own mathematics of how it goes in that way. This is how it seems to be. So this is the way how it goes. This is the way it seems to be, and I hope that you all enjoy it. Please give it a like, please leave a comment if you want, but this is how it goes, and this seems to be. So thank you so much, enjoy, and I'll see you in the way how it goes, but this is the way it seems to be. So thank you so much, have a wonderful day to all, and, you know, enjoy, and this is the way it seems to be. Thank you so much, have a wonderful day to all. Thank you, bye for now, really, thank you, and have a nice day, thank you, and bye.